How you doing, everyone? Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Enter the Gungeon. This is a game that when it first came out I played a lot, but since then haven't played that much. I got about 20 hours into it. I've never beaten it. I've reached the, well, quote-unquote final boss a few times. That's the dragon. I've never actually beaten the dragon. I feel like I do worse with him, actually. I do best with you. Mainly because I like having the extra weapon, and it's nice having the little dude to help me out. See, I don't know a lot of the kind of endgame content still in this game. I just kind of do what I can. So I'm just doing the side missions, still unlocking a lot of stuff in the game. Let's see what these guys have to say. Thou hast brought me much amusement, alloweth it never be said that I am not a generous patron. We hath donated this trinket to the acquisitions department on thy behalf, now moveth along. Oh, cool. Owl. Amusement is a prime currency. Shuffle off. Okay. You are now ready to enter the Gungeon. Nice. Alright. So, I'm trying to get into a habit of playing some more roguelikes on stream, primarily because we're working on a roguelike. So it seems like a good thing to get into the habit of playing more, right? Not that I don't play them already, but I guess getting our community into the habit of seeing them, as well as just, you know, starting to build the community that watches them. But of course I'm not very good at talking and hitting, apparently. Very good at talking and getting hit, though. That's a gift. But I've got to say that in regards to roguelites, Gungeon is quite possibly the best one. My personal favorites are Gungeon, The Binding of Isaac, and Nuclear Throne. I am a big fan of Nuclear Throne. I started playing Nuclear Throne as soon as it came into early access, because Vlambeer were, they did a bit of an experiment where they kind of developed the entire game on Twitch. And I was a big fan of that, so I ended up kind of watching their way through the development. And then this game came out, and I really played a lot of it. This ended up being like my nightcap game. I would play, like, you know, 30 minutes, an hour every night before bed, and then it would kind of be like a cool little send-off to the day. Especially because the playthroughs aren't super long, especially when you're bad. So I could kind of play for, you know, 20-minute runs and feel like I accomplished something. Whereas starting to watch, you know, more and more streamers playing this game, I've noticed that it can take like over an hour if you're actually playing through the whole game. Especially because once you beat the dragon, there's actually more for each character. There's like a hell area or something like that. Oh, nice. That's another reason to love this character. I have a feeling that this is probably the considered the easiest character, because you get the dog who finds cool stuff for you, and then you also oh my god, did I forget something? I think I did. No, actually, oh no, that's just the wall. I thought that was a note from the rat. You get the dog who finds things for you, and you also get to start with 2 weapons, which I think is Super helpful, especially because the other one's a good weapon, which I can actually show off here. Well, if I actually hit something with it. But it's a one-hit kill for a lot of these base enemies. Oop, and there we go. That's why you end up starting to use it. I feel like there's an achievement for flipping over X number of tables, so I always just naturally flip over tables. I don't really know why, but there you go, flare gun. I don't really know if the flare gun's decent. I don't know much about the power-ups in this game. The power-ups are a little bit different than a lot of roguelikes, whereas it has more of an emphasis on different weapons than it does like passives. Whereas in our game, we have Gunhilder. We have a much larger emphasis on augmenting weapons than we do the weapons themselves. So we actually have four primary weapons, but then you can get a variety of power-ups that'll change each one. Whereas Gungeon will probably have, you know, less passives than a lot of other roguelikes. They also don't have any augments from what I'm aware of. So there's no way for you to change, you know, like I can't change this pistol and add like a homing property to it or something. I think. Unless it was a passive. Whereas in our game it's more, you know, stick to a weapon that you already have and then customize it. Which is a little different for a roguelike, but I mean it makes sense. Their pitch is Enter the Gungeon, so... Well, their title, I should say. And then it's all about having a lot of different weapons. Okay, so this should give me more hearts? Cool. That is helpful. Okay. So I guess we will do this. I'm mainly gonna try and use this first because I have the ammo for it. And then that, you know, that kind of makes sense for me. Can I get back here? Cool. I should be able to not get hit by this guy. I say I should because this is one of the enemies which, when I was playing Gungeon a little bit more often, I was able to kind of one-shot most easily. Not one-shot, I should say, but not get hit. Which is a big thing in Gungeon because you get a lot of nice benefits if you can not get hit by a boss. And I mean, it makes sense, right? That's certainly a skill. So as a player, you deserve to be rewarded for that. Or at least it's nice to be rewarded for that. Oh, missed that. Oh, Jesus. So I'm pretty much in good shape as long as I'm constantly letting him be on fire. So, dude, come on, buddy. Yep. Back to the flames. Where you at? Where you at? Bam. Jump somewhere else. I don't know where he is. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're pretty low now. We're getting there. Let's do that. Stick to where we need to be. And then this should kill him. I'm going to try and avoid it. Yeah. See, now the nice thing, too, is I get, oh, never mind. It actually didn't do it this time. I thought I would. Usually I'll get more currency. So the game has multiple currencies. See right there, first chamber, I get an extra heart, and I get this, more machine than man. I think this one just makes me faster. Do I want anything? No. So usually you'll get more currency, which is those green icons, whenever you kill a boss without getting hit. So the main reason why you would want those is because it allows you to it allows you to purchase things from the shop, which happens in this kind of central room before you play the game. And then that will unlock new weapons and active items and passive items during your playthroughs. So movement speed increased. Indicate that the gun and bullet somehow linked. Alright, it doesn't tell me. Adds 1 heart. Finds items in the room. Oh yeah, that's the dog. It's not an active, so it's not like every once in a while I can throw it and have it find something. It's just kind of a thing you do. I think I'm gonna use this just because, you know, I have it. Oh. I don't remember. I feel like this game is one of those where oh my god. One of those where if I just walk into an enemy, I take damage. Right? I'm gonna fill that up just because. Oop. Certainly a major benefit if you can avoid getting hit. This guy has a lot of health. Awesome. That was also... Keys are a huge thing too. They used to be a lot harder when the game was first released. It was like actually kind of ridiculous as to how hard it was to get keys. Oh my god. Okay, well apparently that was good because there's a secret area here. That's another thing that I pretty much know nothing about. I don't know how to figure out secret areas in this game. I see people on stream do it and they're just like, oh, well, you know, I think there's a secret area here. And it's like, oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And by die, I mean get hit. Okay, now with all these, we just let them do whatever they want. Alright, cool, everyone's in good shape. Oh, that just made my life miserable. Alright, but at least I got it back, whatever. I didn't realize that was even a hole. It didn't really look like one to me, but that's fine. Alright. Alright, we're good, everyone's fine. What? There's no indication on health on these enemies too, which for most of them isn't really a problem because it's more bullet helly in that in the sense that enemies don't usually have that much health, and it's more a matter of, you know, just avoiding all of their chaos and then killing them. But sometimes it can actually be problematic. Okay, so this guy's done. Let me try to conserve some ammo here just because it's only him. And the way that they use guns is you get one, which comes with unlimited ammo, and then the rest of yours have a finite amount. So sometimes it's good to try and conserve and use your previous weapon. Alright, we got some holes. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a look at what's in the shop. Most of which I don't really understand. Angry bullets, I think that's cool. It's a passive, so I know that. Hitting an enemy has a chance to refire the projectile at a nearby enemy. These bullets are imbued with the white-hot rage of Caliber himself. Caliber. Okay, so I guess that's kind of like my bullet will bounce, maybe? I'll hold off there for now. That's the prime primer. I need that later, but I'm nowhere near good enough to do any of that, so I'm not going to bother pretty much. Alright, yeah, you can see like my bullets bounce. I thought that it actually had like some kind of homing quality at first, but I guess that's not the case. That should be good. Alright, cool. Okay, so these guys have better aim. Thank you. Cool. Alright, so this is like a puzzle room, kind of. Ah, it's the worst day ever. Oh my god, there's nothing here! Or at least there's nothing on that side, I just got hit for no reason. Yeah, so it bounces, but it's not really... I don't know, it's not super useful. Well, it could be with depending on the gun, but... currently it doesn't feel super useful. What is this? I gotta check what that is. I think that gave me armor? Nanomachine Sun. Gain armor when damaged several times. These self-replicating nanomachines transform lead that it enters the body into armor. That is interesting. So when I get beat up, I get some armor. So given that I'm really bad at this game, I'm sure that's actually pretty awesome. For someone that's good, it's probably worthless, but... you know, for someone like me, hooray! Alright, so now I got... cool. So I have both of them reloaded. So I'm pretty much just going to start using them again. Because that seems like the thing to do. Where are you at? There you go. Oh my god, that was amazing. Okay, never mind. This thing's awesome. Ah! Scary. Oh, I wasted that. Oh, I got a blink. Better than nothing. Oh my god, I literally shot that in between both of them. That was so awful. Okay. What up, everybody? Oh my god. All the misses. The miss is real. Oh my god. That was tough. Ah. That was scary. Nice. Don't do it. Ah. Damn. Yeah, I always get scared on these things too because I never know how much damage they can really take. So it's kind of freaks me out a little bit. A Void Core Assault Rifle, sure. I'll assume that's decent. Okay, this is a thing I don't know anything about too. There are certainly some rooms like that in this game. Did I finish everything? Yeah. And what gun am I going to want to use? I guess I'll start with the Void Core thing, just because it's new. Yeah, because I don't really know anything about anything. Kind of focusing more on just surviving over here. I don't know if I'm even really... Dang! Alright, damage control now. Now that we didn't get the, okay, they seem to get, like, homing qualities after a while, which is kind of... Don't know what that does, but we're gonna avoid it. So this is actually working a lot better than I would have expected. I only got hit once, which is actually really disappointing. But this is what I was mentioning before, where you'll usually get more of that extra currency, which is really nice. I used up pretty much everything I had for this. Oh, that's nice. I get this, that, refill your trays. Did I have anything else? Okay, so I actually really liked that Void gun. That was really nice. I'm gonna go back to using this though, just to kind of try and conserve ammo a little bit. now I'm at chamber 3, which that guy's over here. I don't remember what he wants though. Probably something ridiculous. 180 and 4 keys. That's actually totally possible. I could have done that if I really wanted to. It wouldn't be that easy because I would just be working with these 2 weapons more than likely. Actually, yeah, I could pretty much just say that's the case. Oh my god. I am terrible. Should probably just do something like that. Thank y'all. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I guess as long, like, it would count towards this level too. So that's probably not that hard. Did I spend money though? I actually can't remember. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I spent like 55, I think. So I'd still be low. But I'm sure there would be ways for me to kind of make that up. But that could also be where a little bit of the luck comes in. Alright, so now we're doing a little bit of the bouncy bounce. Kill this bro. Oh, that makes life sad. Yeah, see, so now I'm kind of in these big open spaces with a lot of dudes. This is usually where things start to get harder for me. The floor 3, but I think, if I remember correctly, there are actually 6 floors, so I'm actually like nowhere near being good, or at least in good shape. But you can see, I mean, the levels are pretty short. You can beat them within 10 minutes. Okay, beat them up. Let's get that out of here. Nice. So this has actually worked out reasonably well so far. And I'm getting more money, which is always good. Oh my god, this is actually really rough. You know what? I might as well try and finish this, because if I find any ammo anywhere, I'm going to want to use it on this gun. Is that going to hurt them? Nice. This thing's pretty powerful too, which is really great. Especially if I, you know, hit stuff. Alright. So that worked out nice. There is ammo here, and there's a key. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I still have 1 key though, so I don't think I'm in too poor a shape. Yeah, I probably didn't need to do that though. Oh, there we go. Oh, now, okay, now we're empty. So, now I'm going to go back to this for a little bit. Okay, so that's just if I need healing, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that's what that face means. Can't guarantee it, no, but see, like, this is... You don't know what it gives. I don't know what that stuff even... I know there's the concept of curse, which makes the game harder. But I'm just gonna try and avoid that stuff. Mainly because I'm just not very good, so why would I wanna... If I can't beat the game without curse, why would I wanna add curse? Seems like the mentality to have. Oh, Jesus. See, the main thing I want to do is I definitely want to kill that guy. He is a little bit too smart. Then blue guy is the next biggest threat. And this guy's just having fun in there. Okay, those guys are annoying though. This is the little army guy, just got some more health. Alright. That worked out. Okay, this is a nice chest. Oh, this is that owl thing. Hoots and more. What does that do? It's a passive. A companion occasionally blanks enemy bullets. This fearless owl follows you, clutches a wand of blanks in his talons. That's pretty cool. It is certainly helpful. Gonna go down here. Not really sure what I should use for the boss though. I want to get rid of him because his stuff's kind of annoying. Oh, he just kind of holds it next to him. So it's only like stuff that's really about to hit you, which is pretty cool. Ah! Alright, that was scary. Okay, this is getting a little bit scary. Yeah, I feel like we need something a little more unpredictable. Get out of here. Nice. See, sometimes in this game especially, you gotta be patient more than anything else. Like, all this chaos is happening, but losing your cool is what gets you killed. Or trying to go too fast, stuff like that, you know. Alright, so we got that. Boom. That's when we get these dudes, who are terrible. I do not like those guys. Mainly because they can just, like, pepper a room with those little snots, and then you're screwed. I don't know where all that goes, but... Alright, well that worked. Just run through the room and use the stuff. Ah! I don't know what that is, but... I am going to avoid it. We are doing very well, guys. Very well. Surprisingly well, I should say. Does that stack? Hopefully. See, that's all stuff that I don't know in this game. I just kind of pick up everything. I mean, I wasted the key on it, so I mean, why not? But... yeah, I think that's the whole level. Now, how many rooms do they have in this? It'll be, that's the other one, doesn't really count. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 rooms. And this area still didn't take that long. It was like 5 or 6 minutes. I can try and use Glacier. I mean, it doesn't have that much ammo, so I can assume that it's maybe powerful. I mean, that's probably a terrible idea, right? Oof, this takes a long time, too. Oh, yeah, now I have Poison Shot, which makes my life even more difficult, sort of. Ah! Alright, there goes that bonus. See, I'm gonna need to deal with his own little minions that are gonna show up. I'm surprised they're not here yet, actually. Actually, I can hear them. I'm not the best at this guy. I've no-hit him a couple of times. I'm definitely better with him than anyone else from a level 3, I think because I mainly see him more. Because the way the game works is you get a boss at the end of each level, but it's random which boss it is. This does not damage this nearly enough. I'm actually not even sure if I should continue with this. Maybe I should do the flare gun. I don't really love the selection of weapons I have, I'll be honest. It is not exactly ideal. See, I also need it to damage what I'm doing. So that's kind of blanks are also an issue for me. If I get blank happy, I'll use blanks all the time. But a lot of times I'll just forget they exist because a lot of games just don't have them. So I have to get like into a Gungeon mood or into a Gungeon zone, I guess, to remember that blanks are a thing and that I should probably use them. But this owl's actually kind of cool. He's definitely I mean, I think I could have dodged most of the stuff that he's planking, but it's still definitely nice. Oof, he just blown that up. Hey, you little jerk. Alright, who's doing... Whoa, what is that? Is that new? That feels new. I feel like I'm doing much better lighting the tank on fire. Not that that's very realistic, but that's okay. Yay! Alright, we've at least made it to level 4, so... Boop, boop, boop. Get this, get that. Should I go back and... No, I can't, actually. Well, I should come here and buy a key, I think. Right? I think I should, just because keys are only going to get more expensive and they're only going to get harder to find. So that seems like a benefit. Alright, now we're at chamber 4. The Hollow. Should I continue with this weapon? Oh yeah, I didn't get I like the passives I have right now. That bounce shot. As well as... this guy's crazy. Okay, I'm getting hit by all kinds of stuff, which... Death. Okay. Trying to conserve ammo a little bit too, because I really haven't gotten super lucky this time with ammo drops. I've gotten a couple, but it's mainly been like when I don't need them. So that's kind of sad. I can also just, you know, kill those guys with my normal gun, which, okay, it's right down one, so if I get into a room like that again, I can get rid of stuff pretty easily. What does this do? Loosen up. It's another passive. Greatly increases accuracy. Okay. I'd say that's a plus, right? Accuracy is always going to be a plus. Ah! That didn't work. Nice. I think that one actually helped me. So I think I was still gonna dodge into another one. This reloads pretty fast too, which is really nice. key, baby. Okay, so this one's... I think I need to get rid of something else. Or like these guys keep spawning until the floor is done. I think it's something like that. So I've got to make sure that I just finish the floor. Or finish the room quick. Yeah, something like that. Ah, you jerk. Okay, so now I got this, but I should use it on this guy because he's actually pretty good. I mean, I think the AK is good for taking out. Oh my god, for taking out rooms, but I don't think it's going to be the gun to use for. Okay, I got a gun muncher. Do I want to do that? I mean, I could get rid of the glacier gun. I don't really like it, but I feel like I like my other guns. I don't want to make any changes right now. So we're just going to stick with what we got and hope for the best. Mainly because as of right now, I'm kind of, it's all gravy. Alright, let's open that up. Well, I lost whatever I had over there. I think that was an armor piece. Alright, so that's the boss. I am not in great shape to take on a boss. But that's much like one would expect, right? Okay, so this is good too. Let me see what I have. I think I might actually use it on the AK. Because I am enjoying using the AK. What the hell are you? I don't think I've ever seen that enemy before. That's the other thing too, I don't really know how much they patched this game. So, but that is definitely new. I'm sorry, I have no idea what that is. Man, this is tough. I don't really like the glacier gun. I guess I'll do that. I don't have any like super amazing guns, right? Like I don't have a stinger or anything like that. Like anything that I can really take down a boss well with. Alright. That is progress. Is that... Oh. I obviously messed that up. Oh my god, now you're giving me this. I guess I'll just put it on the AK. Okay, this is one of those massive rooms I can't really do anything about because I can't fly. Or at least that's the way I assume I'll ever do anything with it. This is blue, so... Oof, this seems like a waste too. Now I'm on my way to the boss, right? Yep, beat everything else. I have like no freaking health. I guess I'll use this. It doesn't seem very good, but... Alright, I don't know if I've ever fought this one. I might have. I don't know. It's like an upgraded version of the first boss. The kill pillars. This kind of feels like a thing that I should... Oh my god, I was trying to use a blank, but I pressed the wrong button. Ah, man. That could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse, so I'll take that. I want to try and get better at the first few bosses, because then I'll be able to, you know, I'll be able to have a much easier time going forward if I can consistently no-hit those other bosses. That'll make my life a lot easier, because I pretty much get, at least from what I'm aware of, I believe I get a heart piece for every single boss that I no-hit. And it might even be something better than that, but I think that's at least what I get. So that's a huge benefit. Because especially in those later... Oh my god, that was an accident. My bad. Especially in those later levels, it's much easier to get hit, obviously. Mainly with the bosses, too. Like, the enemies in the rooms don't get dramatically more difficult, I feel. But the bosses make a huge difference. Where are you at, buddy? Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you, little buddy. Actually, this time, why don't I try and do that? That could be cool. Go for the 180 and the 4. Although I think I might need to go to the secret area to actually accomplish that. Which is not likely at my talent level. But we'll see. I will try to make it there. With the 180. The 4 keys shouldn't be a problem, but... Welcome stuff and things, I feel like. Nope. I had a feeling that that top area would do something, but it didn't. I thought that little branching off point was going to be sort of a tell for a secret room, but nope. Still don't know what I'm doing. And I think there's something about like shooting the walls to see if something happens, but I really just don't know enough to jump to conclusions. Oh, I just messed that up. I'm an idiot. Okay. Here I was trying to get 4 keys and... Alright, we'll be back at it. Sorry. Now I just need to make sure I have 5 keys. I'm sure my little puppet guy will be able to help me. See, now the person I should probably do that with would be the pilot. Because then I can just try and use his lockpick on everything. And then at least, I mean, I should get it on a couple of them, right? You would think. So I'm at least getting a little bit in terms of upgrades, but... Oh, don't need that. Don't put that down. Just take it. Just take the death. There you go. This is really branching off. Jesus. Yep, useless. Glad I didn't open that. I believe when I was reading recommendations, it was pretty much that you don't bother ever opening the brown chests, just because they're just not that good. So you're better off just holding on to the keys for later levels. Which I guess makes sense. Did I really just get hit from that? Oh my god, did I really just get hit from that? Well, that was sad. I guess I can go back here and get a heart piece back, but... Or at least half of one. I'm surprised the rat didn't take it, but... I seem to be on a decent seed for at least getting money though. I mean, I'm still in the first level and I'm at 60. And I think I have till level 3 or 4. Actually, it might be 3. In which case I don't have as much time as I think. Alright, so like here, there's no way I'm gonna do that. It's just not gonna work out. And that's all I got, right? Yeah. And then my jumbo clip does not get affected by that, which is tragic. Oh my god, I already ruined this. Super sad. I feel like I dodge almost like to my detriment. Like I think I might dodge too much, which will put me in situations where I can't avoid stuff in the future. So like if I'm a little more... Oh my god, I didn't notice that. Thought I was going to jump over all of it. But if I'm a little more strategic and I just kind of move instead of dodging so much, I think I might be better off. But either way, this one's not working out too well, so... Nope, and then it gave me 2, that's weird. Get a shotgun. We can get rid of this guy. Get 1. My biggest issue now is definitely gonna be the keys. I just don't have that many. Oh, that helps. Anything else? Nope. Thought he was grabbing something else. I was like, Jesus! This guy's going crazy. Nice, that was beautiful. Thought that was actually gonna work out too, but it was fine, it was fine. Oh my god, I hate this thing. Oh, that's just mean. Ah! Good. Cool. Just keep going up. That's what we gotta do. Yeah, I still get the stuff from the bosses, which is nice. Ah, never mind. Oh, that didn't work out. Cool. Didn't know if I needed it, but I do. So certainly take it. Alright. Do I need to? I don't think so. Yeah. That was a free one. It's not a super useful one, but it's better than nothing. Oh no, I distributed from everybody, so nobody died. That is never a good thing. Oop. Alright, so this one I get a little challenge from him, and then I'll get something in return. Alright. So this is a good one to have, because now I'm going to get some money out of this. just for using the pea shooter. Alright, he's dead. Okay. Damn, mission complete. Everybody, I lied, I lied. It's all lies. Oh my god, I got hit. I think it's okay now. Well, it's not really okay, but I think all I needed to do was survive. Yep. Now I get my money back. Okay, so I got spice. Wait, if I remember right, spice is something that increases my power, but gives me curse. So I don't think I want that. Right? I don't know. I saw Sleep Cycles messing with spice, and it was it seemed to almost be his undoing. Actually, now I remember. It'll I believe whenever you take spice, it'll give you more damage, but it'll remove a heart piece. So especially in the position I'm in now, that seems like a terrible idea. What do you got? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I can't spend money. Actually, it's gonna... I don't know. It's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna have enough, I'm not gonna have enough keys. Oh, God. Probably won't even end up surviving. Given my excessive emphasis on this. Let's get that out of the way. Thank God. I'd like to finish that. Alright, there's a very large chunk of time when you just can't hit them. Which makes me sad. For obvious reasons. Oh my god, and now I got this. Screw it. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna make it anyway. I'm just gonna go to the boss. I'll just make this another enjoyable run. No more goals. I don't think I was gonna make it anyway. I just didn't have enough keys. Just didn't have enough keys. I don't really know what the difference are between those. They don't seem to have much of a difference. I believe those might just be more powerful, the difference between them. Sure, beautiful. I wonder if it actually gives something different because of that. Not sure, but... let's play with this thing, because screw it. Alright, so I already dealt with her. This is actually a beautiful thing to kind of have on her because I can spend all this time just avoiding her stuff and then just keep damaging her. So he's like, look at how much time I'm spending over here freezing her, and she's just kind of stuck in the same thing. I feel like now this is kind of broken, but okay. Even though this blatantly won't work forever just because oh my god, and I got hit. That's so sad. I really could have no-hit this one. I wasn't hitting her the whole time, but... now I'm just sloppy. Now I got nothing left. I gotta determine what I want to use. Ah, and then I died anyway. Ah, that was terrible. That was sad. Sad indeed. Alright, let's return to the breach, I guess. I got a few things, so I can try and go to the store and see what I can get out of it. That sucked. Anytime I can't make it to, screw it, just take the duct tape. What's this? Oh, it just shows it there. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I do have some options. Interesting. That one wasn't too hard to fix. The next one looks a little more busted. Yeah, so that's chamber 2. So that's the only one that I've repaired so far. So chamber 1's obviously where you begin no matter what. And then chamber 2 is the second level, but I don't really see a point in in jumping levels, because then I'm kind of screwing myself, because I can start with less health, I can start with less everything. I mean, I guess that's understandable if you're just trying to survive like one level to make it to the next one, but it seems like counterproductive. Alright, yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. It's been an hour now, so that's the morning short stream, and I'll be back tomorrow, probably with some more Gungeon, or maybe some Binding of Isaac, or I might even be testing Gunholder if there's anything we need to really go over. Alright guys, have a good day.